Hey everyone, welcome back. The last time we talked to Trevor Boris, he was on his way to Los Angeles to do Conan O'Brien, and he's lived to tell the tale.
To appear on Conan O'Brien.
Oh yes.
Not to do Conan O'Brien. Hello, Trevor.
Hello. We've been seeing each other for a few weeks now.
So you did Conan. How was it?
Well, it was good. It's obnoxious if I just drank from this the whole time.
No, you know what? It worked.
Not at all. Oh, is that his hairline? Is that what that is?
It's Team Coco.
So can you purchase those, or do you get given one when you have an appearance?
The thing is, you drink, like when you do this show, I think that was the one thing, it's such a nerdy thing, but I was like, I just want a mug. And then I get there, and they didn't have any there for me. And then I was like, well, I'll just go to the store on the lot to buy it. They didn't sell anything, Conan. I had to buy this online.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yesterday. Isn't that, like, any of you guys could have them, but.
Now, since we last saw you, you also have changed your hair. Was this Conan inspired?
This was, yeah, I guess I've been a little darker for a year and a half now, and I think I just kind of got it retouched for Conan. So
It looks good. We like it.
To make it good. Okay, so take us through the whole experience.
Let's start from when you were supposed to be picked up to go and what happened.
Oh, I know. Well, it's funny. Like I was staying at my friend Russell Peters' house, who's got this.
Wait a minute, you just dropped a name there, Trevor.
We're in like his mansion in the hills, and it's only like a 15-minute drive to the Warner Brothers lot. So I was actually fine driving. We went there the day before, and just to check out a show. But they're like, no, they're sending a driver, and I was like, okay, you gotta take the driver. He's gonna come in a nice town car. And sure enough, he's like, it's like 20 minutes past when he's supposed to be there. He's still not there. Like E-Talk and some people are there filming me. And then it's like half an hour late, and then they call me and they're like, oh yeah, he's at the address. And I'm like, he's not at the address. I'm looking out, and I'm on the balcony and I'm looking and I'm screaming, and then he came. He was like down the street.
So
goes,
how late did he end up?
Well, he was like maybe like just over, I would say about half an hour late. And then it was fine, but it's like the last thing you want to think about is then being late.
Exactly.
Well, when you're in the zone of about to do Conan, to do your stand-up, was it messing with your head that you might miss your call time?
Well, a little bit, right? Like it's just the one thing you just don't want to think about. Like I'm kind of, like you're already so, kind of, anything could freak you out, and that's like the one thing you don't want to happen.
Now, Tracy Morgan was on the same episode as you.
He was.
I have so much love for that man.
He's a weird
and he had
dude.
a few kind words for you before you hit the stage. What was it like interacting with him?
He was really sweet, and it's funny because like he'd been kind of known for saying some homophobic stuff. So I kind of had a moment in my act where I was gonna slam him, and then he was so sweet to me. I was like, I can't be, He was really sweet. He gave me this nice little pep talk and was like, just act like you've been there before. They love you already.
And he does it, like, is he doing it legit, Tracy Morgan, like everything you would expect from delivery?
Yeah.
And
Yo, man, you already own this, man. And like, just act like you've been here before, man. And I was like, okay, Mr. Morgan.
is that a surreal moment? I mean, you're sitting there and you're about to go on Conan, and Tracy Morgan's like, giving you a pep talk, Tracy Morgan style. Do you have an out-of-body moment where you're like, this is weird?
It was weird, and also Vince Vaughn had dropped on the show, so he was in the green room, and Chris Parnell from SNL, and then Bara Fali, who's like the supermodel, named Maxim's #1, just walked by because she was done, and it was this weird, and it was 2 p.m, which is kind of a weird time of the day. So it was this like really bizarre, and all of a sudden, the funniest for me was the moment you always dream of is like being behind the curtain.
Yeah.
And then that late night host intros you out, and I'm standing behind the curtain. And that's the moment where I thought I'd get freaked out. But what was funny is that it's not like there's pulleys. There's actually just these 2 big white men standing there, like security guards. And the guy's like, yeah, my wife is all like giving me a heck about last night. And like that's who I'm staring at like 2 seconds before I'm on. So it actually just like totally.
So the dream sequence died?
Yeah, because then they just like pull the curtain back and then you walk through it.
Now,
Thank you, large white man.
You told us before that it was like 6 months of approval for your jokes, of your set and that kind of thing. Did you do exactly what you were supposed to? Did you riff a little bit, or how did it go once you stepped through?
Did do my whole set as planned, except I added a brand new joke about Grindr, actually.
Oh, you know what?
Grindr.
I saw that. It was very funny.
We have a Grindr connection. And it was my favorite joke, and it's like brand new, so that felt really good.
Yeah, no kidding.
Grindr never stops being funny.
Grindr has not let me down yet.
I smell an endorsement deal.
Okay, so you're in LA, you're staying in Russell Peters' mansion. We feel really sorry for you. Conan goes amazing, as we've all seen. And then you got to go see the finale of American Idol. What was that like?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, because I was working on Canada's Got Talent, and Fremantle makes both shows. So one of the execs was at our finale and was like, hey, you should come. And I was like, sure, no big deal. And it was so fun. Like, we had these great seats, and it was like going to the Grammys. Like, J-Lo performed, and Aerosmith, and Neil Diamond, and
Okay,
Rihanna.
let's talk about J-Lo, and let's talk about her look. Does she look as amazing in person?
I think she looks hotter now than she's ever looked.
Yeah.
It's actually made me question things in my life.
And let's refer back to Grindr.
Trevor, if it takes J-Lo, at least you held on strong, man. You held out. You held out for the best.
And then you came up to Vancouver because you had a couple of shows, and I met up with you with a couple of my girlfriends who happened to be some of the Real Housewives of Vancouver.
You are an Uber fan, yes?
I was so excited to meet them because I love Mary. Mary's my absolute favorite, so it was really nice to meet Mary, and Christina was there as well, right? So they're my favorites, and I'm just glad Jody wasn't there.
Okay, let's talk about Jody for a moment, because you have been blocked by Jody Clayman on Twitter because of a tweet, because something she did on one of the episodes really upset you. What did she do that upset you so much?
I'm the only person here, by the way, that hasn't been blocked by Jody, and I feel really on the outs.
You should. I feel like that hashtag could be trending every day.
It's hashtag blocked by Jody Clayman, everyone. Or is it blocked by Jody Club? What did we make it? I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't.
Anyway, why did you get blocked?
Well, you know what? She's like, I love the show, and she just upsets me so much. But I'm on TV as well, and I hate when people hate tweet me, because I'm like, do you have nothing better to do? If you don't like me, just don't watch the show, right? So I'm like, I watch the show because I love everyone else. It's her I hate. Because I find her she's such a child, and I don't know. So I really want to go on the show just so I want to be on season 2 just so I can fight with her for 3 months.
But Trevor, you just said you never wanted to be that guy that would send the mail, that would send the tweet, and yet obviously you did.
I did, and then she blocked me like a minute later, and then I felt bad. I was like, oh, she blocked me.
No urge to apologize, it's just whatever.
You're not the only one. There's thousands of us, Trevor.
Yeah. No, I'm really I want to be on season 2 just so I can spend 3 months fighting with her. I totally want to be in that drama. I love it.
Well, I'll talk to my people because we love the drama, especially when there's humor, Trevor. So thank you so much, and congrats on Conan and everything.
Hey, thanks so much, guys.
No problem. Have a good weekend up at the cabin this weekend.
It's a cottage in that part of the country.
Cabin on West Coast, a cottage, yes, in Muskoka?
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
Cheers.
Cheers. See you later. We're going to take a quick break.